Cavaliers said LeBron James was at their practice facility on Wednesday getting treatment, yet LeBron was nowhere to be found when the practice session was open to the media. James, who needed a third MRI on that ailing right elbow, contends this is not an issue. The Cavs and Celtics play Game 3 of their Eastern Conference semi in Boston on Friday night, with the series even at a game apiece, though Cleveland is not the only team sending out banged-up players. Boston's Kevin Garnett and Kendrick Perkins missed practice on Wednesday. KG suffering from a mild strain of his right foot. Perkins a hyperextended right knee, though Doc Rivers expects to have both for Game 3.
No, Kevin hurt his ankle pretty good. So, honestly, today, if we had a game, I don't think he could have played. So we just have to wait. I doubt if he practices tomorrow, and we'll see. Perk, we think, will be all right. I don't know if he can practice tomorrow either.
Very unprofessional. Those are the words of Danny Ainge after the Celtics GM tossed a towel in the direction of Cleveland's J.J. Hickson on Monday in an attempt to distract Hickson while he was shooting free throws. While Cavalier coach Mike Brown had no issue with the incident, Ainge expressed regret in talking with WEEI Radio.
I regret that. That was very unprofessional. I was having fun with the kind of the hecklers and the crowd who were sitting around me. I mean, there's just no excuse. It's unprofessional. I regret doing it. And the biggest reason I regret it is, like, you guys should be talking about the great play of the Celtics and not talking about a towel incident. I'm shocked that it's become this big a deal, but, I regret doing that.
NBA playoffs continue tonight on ESPN. It's the Hawks and Magic in Game 2 after Orlando thrashed Atlanta by 43 points in the opener. Coverage begins with a Kia NBA shoot-around at 7:30 Eastern. The all-defensive team handed out on Wednesday with some very familiar names on that first team. Steals leader Rajon Rondo made first team for the first time in his career after being a second-teamer last season. Kobe Bryant, a first-teamer for the 8th time in his career. In league history, only Michael Jordan and Gary Payton have been named first-teamers more times. MVP LeBron James on the team for the second straight season. King James, one of 4 players to average at least 1 block and 1.5 steals per game this season. Bobcats forward Gerald Wallace makes his first appearance. He ranked in the top 10 in rebounding and had a combined 200 blocks and steals. And to no surprise, NBA Defensive Player of the Year Dwight Howard on the first team for the second straight year. He's won 2 straight Defensive Player of the Year awards, leading the league in rebounding and block shots both times.
Jeez, oh whiz, guys, come on. Think of a question.
From being in this position against the Hornets 2 years ago?
What?
You were in a similar
Think about the
position
Hornets 2 years ago?
You were in a similar position, lost
No,
the
I
first
won't
2 on
think
the
about
road.
that at all. These guys are grown men. They don't need me to say. Now, remember the Hornets, fellas. We got to really pull it together for Game 3. Maybe I'll talk about the Gipper if I'm going to talk about the Hornets. I mean, they're grown. They know what they have to do.
The night's top trio of dunks begins with Tim Duncan trailing and crashing the glass on the putback.
Cleaning it up with the rebound, and he's got 24 in his first few.
Second best has Richard Jefferson capping off the alley-oop feed from Tony Parker.
Jefferson again sneaks inside, and Parker is right there with a terrific pass.
But the best throwdown has Amare Stoudemire attacking the rim with a little help from Steve Nash. That's Amare, and that's our dunk of the night. Our stat sheet stuffer is Tim Duncan, who kept the Spurs in it in Game 2 by scoring 29 points, grabbing 10 rebounds, 6 of which came off the offensive glass. Duncan connected on 8 of his 13 shots, while also handing out 3 assists, blocking a pair of shots, and even picking up a steal. But it wasn't enough to lead the Spurs to a win. It was enough to take home our stat sheet stuffer of the night. New Orleans Hornets have reportedly interviewed Mike Fratello for their vacant head coaching gig. He is the third candidate to meet with the team. The Hornets have also talked with ESPN's Avery Johnson and Mavs assistant Dwayne Casey. Again, it's the Magic and Hawks tonight from O-Town for Game 2. Well, the Cavs and Celtics pick up their series on Friday night in Beantown. All eyes will be on LeBron to see how that right elbow holds up. On the way out, our call of the night, a different twist as we give you the king in his own words. Thanks for watching. I'm Jim Baskell.
The best thing would be sacrifice.
The sky's the limit. Respecting the game.
To win the championship.
Talk about passion is something that you love, that you would do anything, no matter what the circumstances is, no matter the trials and tribulations, no matter the pitfalls, to be victorious, to be in this position, to have the passion that I have. I'm happy and I'm humbled that I'm able to, give it away, especially throughout my teammates and everybody around the city of Cleveland. Respect is something that you have to get. It's not given to you. You have to work for it, and I'm happy that I've been able to capture it on and off the court. For me, success means, okay, let's continue to work, because now people recognize what you do, how you do it at a high level, and they're gonna want more. So you can't stop, you can't disappoint. For me, it's something that motivates me. The word sacrifice automatically installs chemistry, because we all have the same goal, we all have the same agenda. Where am I in my journey? I'm headed in the right direction. I found the yellow brick road and I'm headed upstream. And I'm gonna continue to get to that shiny crystal ball, which is the NBA trophy.